Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Some really good ball movement. Flashes, climbs up big! He will be livid with himself.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Brahim Diaz is someone who had a very interesting football education, Peter. He spent time in his youth, both in Manchester and Madrid, and he's had a real elite upbringing. And it's easy to see why those schools of thought have had an influence on his game.
Gets his head on it! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Subimendi. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Gavi. Aubameyang. So what can they make of this? That ball looks a good one. Aubameyang finds himself offside. Good play on the left-hand side here. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's Caicedo, and it's made its way to him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Aguirre. Besiktas applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Aguirre. Diogo Dalot. And it's Dalot. Now Subimendi. And here's Isak. Isak. Cleared without complication. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Aubameyang. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Brahim Diaz. 30 minutes gone. Paulinho. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Elneny. Zelarayan.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh no, this does not look good. Throw it. Stood up well to him there. Tries to play it through. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Looking for a runner. And he was quick to react. Zubimendi. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Paulinho. Now it's Isak. Now this could be a chance. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Paulinho. He's having a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Besiktas really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Now it's Isak. So it's going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. Now it's Isak. Isak! And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Knocks it into space.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Caicedo. And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Diogo Dalot made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. El Neni. Gavi. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Isak. And Caicedo. And it's Dalot. Gavi. Nice sequence of passes, this. And that has been knocked clear. And he's gone looking for safety. Kolasinac did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And we're still waiting for a goal to report here. And that was nowhere near his best. Oh, some tackle that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Zubimendi. Al-Musrati. And still, we await the first breakthrough. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 5.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Diogo Dalot getting this one clear.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah,
Oh, smashing header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And here's Chiesa. Caicedo. Great chance! And that is wildly off target.
Besiktas certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Can he get it through?
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Chiesa. Caicedo. Passes short and sharp. Nice looking ball. That has not gone well. Now it's Brecalo. Driving through the middle. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 19.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 11.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 20. Il numero
And it's
4.
Verratti.
Il numero 94.
Zubimendi.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Picked out brilliantly. Isaac! He scores! And that could well be the winner.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And he's had a hit! They want to be quick to recover this. Besiktas have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. So, third corner of the game. And he's heaved it away. Gets a good foot in there. And now they can spring out of defence. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Quick look, then plays it in. He's done well to get that clear. And here's Verratti. And a shot! Another save. Could move up a gear here. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Besiktas can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Joe Linton. And he's in on goal!
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's an imaginative pass. Pass somewhat off target. And the referee brings it to a close. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I suppose they might admit to not having the best 90 minutes of possession with the ball, but they were harried continually by a team that seemed to want it that bit more.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.